There's a new Master Duel event, Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2025. Quite possibly the sweatiest event that Master Duel has. So good luck, everybody. What's going on, everybody? As you can see, we are back with more Master Duel. It is that time of year. WCS has started, which means this is going to be as sweaty as possible. This is probably Master Duel's most sweaty event. Because obviously this is for the qualifiers, so people are playing literally their best possible deck. I think last year, I don't even remember what I was playing. I feel like I was playing Dark Magician last year. I don't remember. But new year, new me. I actually don't know what I want to play for this event. I think I'm going to end up playing White Forest, but my White Forest deck is actually not great right now because I'm missing a lot of the new Fiendsmith cards, so I need to have those. So maybe we'll play White Forest today. I haven't really decided. But as always, if you enjoy Master Duel / TCG content, please be sure to hit the subscribe button as we upload every other day. And let me know what you're playing in the comment section below for this event. I don't know what we're playing. We'll figure out when we get into the duel. Let's get into it. Okay, so as you can see, I decided to go with Exo for today. I think the majority of this event, I am going to end up playing White Forest. But I haven't had time to go through and like update my White Forest deck because there's a bunch of Fiendsmith cards that have come out, so I need to actually redo my White Forest Fiendsmith deck, and I didn't feel like redoing it today. So we're just gonna rock out with Exo today and just kind of see what people are playing. How's everybody doing today? I don't think I get the full combo because my hand is kind of not great. Yeah, so we don't get full combo or anything like that. How's everybody doing? What are y'all playing in this event? I'm starting to build Mimighoul because I think that's the latest thing. It's actually pretty cheap, which is like refreshing. Because like the last few decks we've gotten in this game, they've all been so expensive. So to finally get one that's affordable is a blessing. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna put evenly down. Well, now here's the thing, right? I got so many traps that if they do like a Harpy's Feather Duster, GG shake my hand. But we're gonna hope they don't. But yeah, I think the majority of this event, like it'll get a lot sweatier later while I'll be encountering like super toxic stuff. So then I'll pull out White Forest. I like White Forest, it's just the turns take so long. It takes so long. It literally takes forever. And I feel pretty comfortable with the combo now. But now I gotta learn the new Fiendsmith line, because there's a new Fiendsmith line, I believe. So now I gotta go through and learn the brand new Fiendsmith line. And yeah, it's just a lot going on. But how have y'all been doing? The Switch 2 is dropping today. They are playing Blue Eyes. Yikes. So, there's a couple of things I can do here. First, I'm gonna pop Maxi. I always forget where you want to imperm this deck because is it Sage or I'm so terrible against Blue Eyes. Is it Sage or is it Spirit? Because this can go into Spirit, right? And the problem with this deck is like goes and match is kind of useless because I believe all of it is light, right? Right. See, this is why I be messing up. Cause I'm like, is Sage even useful? Like I got Max C, so that's good. I'd be so confused about this deck. I'm gonna. No, that's just kind of useless right now. Cause the attribute is light. They're all gonna be light. Yikes, bro. Yikes. We could pop Returna and get rid of Mausoleum. We could. We could. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if you want to get rid of Mausoleum. I'm so bad against Blue Eyes, y'all. It's actually a problem. I don't know the interruption points of Blue Eyes. Maiden is coming out. Or Master. I've never seen Master. I thought it was just Maiden. I'm trying to hold off on Returna until they really get a card out there that's annoying. But I don't think it's one of these. But I don't know what it is. Special summon Blue Eyes monster from your deck. Let's see which blue eyes he summons. I feel like this card is there's a specific spell card with blue eyes you need to get rid of, but I just don't know what it is. Okay. They're going into Abyss. Okay. Yeah, Gozen is useless for this. So now they're going to go into Mausoleum or what? You contribute this card, special blue eyes. So they go into Jet. Nice. So I'm assuming they're going to end their turn too. Now Jet can negate something. Other cards you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay, well. Okay, well. What does this do? We're gonna pop this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Hopefully that works. All right, that's gone. But the effect still happens. It still negates everything. But okay, y'all see what happens when I'm not impatient? When I'm not impatient, good things happen. I wasn't impatient there. I didn't rush and pop Returner. I waited until they got to a point where I felt like it was cool. This is still negated, which is crazy to me. Let's pop packs. Let's go into Martha. No special summon because we want to pop the effect. Now we pop the effect. So that card just completely negates everything. That is crazy. It's still negated on my turn. And then we're gonna go into what do I have in my hand? I guess it doesn't necessarily matter here. Because normally you want to go into this, cast a spell so you can get a monster. But I'll actually, because I think I'm gonna get it either way. I'm actually gonna give it to this so we can get the damage buff. Right, boom. Let's get the damage buff. Then we still can activate this. Alright, boom. And then we can do this, boom. Right, and then we still can get... I don't know if I actually even won't cast the spell, though, at all. Because in this case, it doesn't really help. If anything, I would want this so they can't activate any graveyard effects. Because I know that they have Jet, and I think Jet can activate. I don't know what's the activation thing for Jet. Wait. Was that not XZ summon? Okay, I think I might have messed up, but we're gonna act like I did. We only got one more summon, so if they got Nib, we should be good. How much is this? Do I even need to go into the other effect? We're not going... I don't think we need to. Let's not even risk doing another summon in the small case they got Nib. Let's just take the W. Sometimes you don't need to overthink it. Sometimes you just don't even need to overthink it. Right? GG, shake my hand, Blue Eyes player. GG, shake my hands, Blue Eye player. Shake my hand. Shake it. First duel went surprisingly well. Like, shockingly. I'm very shocked that it worked out. This one probably will not go as well. Hopefully, if they ask Maxi or call by Grave Maxi, we're in for a time. Wow. So, what? What is... I hate the Fire King, bro. I genuinely do. Because what just happened? Literally, what just happened? So, this... What the... So, this destroyed it. You can negate the activation. While a monster effect, while this monster's on the field. So it negated that. It destroyed itself. And then since it destroyed itself, it can target another thing in this graveyard. With bro, oh my, like what are we doing? What are we doing? That's okay. They're putting in defense. So I think the good thing here, well, I don't really think there is a good thing at all. I was gonna say maybe the good. It's crazy because both of the cards still came back. They literally both still came back. But, well, it doesn't even matter if this is negated. Well, I guess because this was destroyed, they can't special summon from their hand. But I'm assuming they're just going to go into something here. So does that entirely matter? Okay, well, they're going to end their turn. So clearly they didn't have nothing. So maybe I did cook a little bit. Maybe doing that max C was not worth it. All right, let's see if we can somehow do something here. We're going to start with Martha. And see what happens. Are they gonna ash it? No. Okay. So we could get full combo here. But I'm kind of worried that they got Ned. So I'm trying to think about how many summons I would need. What would be helpful here if I pulled the spell card for Exo Sisters that like every time you exit something, are they gonna you can tribute this card? Wait, what? You can tribute this card. Neither player can banish cards for the rest of their turn. Okay, that does nothing. I don't think that does anything for me. I guess, like, it stops me from banishing his cards, but... Like... Okay. Yeah, I guess that's what it does. That essentially stops me from banishing his cards. He's a little late with that draw, isn't he? That draw is a little late. Because... I already have Returner in hand, so that's not a huge deal for me not to be able to... because normally that draw would be a problem because it stops me from being able to get Returner. But since I have Returner in hand, it's actually not that big of a deal. So now, if I didn't have Returner, I'd be kind of triggered. I was like, really, brother? Hey, man, Exorcist is underrated. I wish it got more support. It's not a bad deck at all. We're just gonna bring this on the field. It doesn't really do much, but let's put this face down. All right, boom. We're gonna attack here. Get rid of that. We're gonna attack again. Boom. We're gonna attack with this. Boom. Okay, I think that's where we end our turn. They got one card in hand. What does this affect? Oh, it returns to my hand. Oh, nice. Okay. I didn't know that was a effect. So this one is not the one you want to pull a hand. There's a red card that you want to pull a hand. That when you pull the red one, it summons the yellow one from the deck. But since I had Droll, or I got Droll, it didn't really do much. Either way. When your opponent activates a spell card that includes special summon, you can special if this card is special summon this way. While this card is face up on the field, any card that is sent to the graveyard is banished. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, okay. Let's see what he's gonna do with this, because this doesn't really have any effects outside of like if I use a spell card that's special summoned it. But I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna wait to see what he does with this. A lot of people don't use retaliate, you see. Okay, that's what he's doing. I was curious as to where he was going with this. Typhon. Well, that's annoying. We're gonna activate this. We're gonna get rid of this. Alright, and we are going to banish this. Goodbye. Say goodbye. say goodbye to that Typhoon. And then we still have Returner. So we might be solid. Unless they, even if they have evenly, I was going to say there's nothing really they can do. Nice. Right. Of course. Yep. GG's. GG's. The good thing about like this card, I think Typhoon is like what, 2,900 and under or over that you can activate that effect. But this is 28, so it literally does nothing to it. Hey bro, so far I have been doing way better than I thought I would with Exo Sisters. I honestly thought I was gonna I thought I was gonna struggle a lot more, which is why I was gonna go and play White Force at first, like immediately, even though I don't have all the cards for Fiendsmith. But this has been working out pretty well. Now, this could be cooked because I don't have... Basically, if they ash this packs, I am cooked, brother. Because I literally don't have anything. Okay, thank God. That could have been terrible. That could have been terrible. Them ashing that would have been terrible. If they, like... Well, them ashing this would also be terrible. Yeah. It's not as terrible because I think I can still just normal summon, but I don't get ideally what I want. Alright, I don't get everything, but I would rather have one Exo Sister monster than have none at all. So, yeah, they did just cook my turn though. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. They probably should. They should have just ash packs. I guess they were assuming I already had something in hand, and that I was trying to bait them. So that's smart. But I wasn't trying to bait them. I promise you, I'm just stupid. Yo, I've been addicted to buying. Y'all know I've been buying cards. Everybody got their muse. Some people collect music. I don't know anybody that collects music. That's not a huge deal, actually. That's not a big deal. I guess they were trying to stop the... We're gonna ash this. They were trying to stop the... If you move it out of the graveyard, you can become... It becomes an Exo Sister thingy. But yeah, bro. Everybody... What are y'all hobbies? I'm curious. What is your hobby? What is your hobby, person watching this? Yeah. We're gonna pop... Once per turn during a turn this card is summoned. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can negate that effect. When this card is summoned, you can target one and special summon it, but it can't activate it. So basically, wait, a math. Oh, okay. So it has to be synchro summoned. If something is synchro summoned using this, so basically I don't want to let them get to that synchro summon because they get this effect. So I kind of have to pop it here. So we're gonna pop Returner first. All right, so we're gonna get rid of this. The other one is gonna come back, but we don't want them to XZ summon with this card, or I think it's XZ or Link, because the card they used it for is gonna gain that effect, and we do not want that to happen. Boom, and then boom. So we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna XZ summon here. Let's get... Do we want the banish or do we want... You know what? Let's go with the banish first. Let's use this one because it doesn't have an effect. We'll keep that because I think... I wonder if this counts as him moving something out of the graveyard, so I technically still get the effect. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. It counts. I knew it would. So, we're gonna pop this. I don't even know what I would want to use this for. I don't know nothing about... I don't know. I don't really know what I want to use here. So I'm just gonna type in math deck because I literally do not know what I would even want to attack here. I don't know. I genuinely. Oh yeah, we could also just banish this card. So let's get rid of this. Yep. So this is gone. Well, I just did that to whatever and then quit. Bro! Hey, bro, Access is so slept on. It is so slept on. It is so slept on. I'm gonna end the video there. This went a lot better than I thought it was gonna go. Like, I thought this was gonna be rough like a pain, but it actually went pretty smooth. So, in the comment section, let me know what you're playing in this event. Let me know how's it going. And as always, everybody, happy Duel.